everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 44. We are once again down a man. Not the last person from what was the last 2 weeks you've been gone, BG?
Has it been two?
I think it's been
Should have
2.
been a third. I'm sick as
You're breathing all on the mic.
Yep. Lean in close, DA.
you're
GB, if you do not move, I'm gonna slap the crap out you.
you are pulling a year of Mike right now. This is like the second time you've been sick this year.
It is what it is. It's constant weather changes as opposed to just being a nothing. Yeah, weather sucks.
Yeah, my sensitivity to cold is just all over the damn place. Because, I mean, as you said, the weather's been shifting. It hasn't really been all that cold, so, like, my, what's the word? Tolerance to cold hasn't really come in at all this winter at all. And then, so last week, it was, like, in the 50s for most of the week. And then on Thursday, I went to go visit my dad over the weekend in Florida. It was 80 degrees pretty much the entire time I was there. And then I fly back, and it's been 20 to 30 degrees for the last 3 or 4 days. And God, have I been a bitch about the cold.
Yeah, you just flew back to Florida like I'm moving here forever.
I don't think I could stand the summer months of Florida.
Oh, screw you.
Too humid.
Screw you.
Too humid.
I thrive in that.
Yeah, you
Better
do.
than this booty.
Man, I love the cold. You.
I
Why did it look like you were puffing marijuana? Marijuana. I don't care. I mean, this is a stomach virus. This got to do with the weather. Except I'm starting to feel other stuff. But I think that's because my immune system is down because of the stomach virus. So, you know.
So, like, you got, like, a flu?
I don't think it's flu. I'm not coughing. I don't really have a fever, though I can feel myself heating up a little bit.
Okay.
There's no sore throat. There's nothing. It's just my stomach.
Well, it's when I had my stomach flu, it was all purely stomach related, and I had a fever, but it was just a lot
We'll
of
see how I feel tomorrow after half a bottle of NyQuil.
a lot of poo. That was basically my stomach flu.
Yeah. I'm feeling that.
Oh boy. But yeah, Ralph is on spring break in Indiana, I believe. He's going to visit a friend over there.
What a location.
It's a weird, just not even a big thing. It's like visiting Nebraska. It's like, who gives a shit? America should only be Texas, California, and New York.
Just
Come
just the
visit
biggest-
cloudy North Dakota.
the United Trio of America. No, there needs to be
Hawaii.
One
North, south, east, and west. I was thinking of that.
It needs to be one for every coast. So it's got to be New York. I would think Illinois for Midwest.
Sure.
Then again, there's a lot of farmlands a little further down. Yeah, the South is Texas, like you Georgia and Florida. You guys just get swallowed.
It's just 4 states and it's just a huge line.
It's like a cross.
God, now I'm just imagining, like, sorry for the reference that you will not like, but I'm just imagining fucking King God from Super, where it's just like, he's picking the 4 states to live. It's just like, Florida, no. And they just die.
I was thinking the Animaniacs song would be a lot shorter. New York and Texas and California and Illinois.
And
And there you have your states.
Realistically, why do we need more than 15 states? Any North and South just needs to become one
Yeah,
big.
That's dumb.
And there's a West Virginia? Like, what the? Swallowed.
what about Hawaii? That's all I'm asking.
It's dumb.
Dumb.
Cast it out into the sea.
No, I'd say Alaska is way more dumb. I mean, that's just part of a whole nother nation's thing, and we just went, that's us.
That's right there. You see that right there?
That's the U.S.
But A though.
I'm telling you, 15 state maximum.
I'm just just imagining a really fucking gangster Canadian. But a dough.
Continue.
I'm trying to think of like a Kanye Canadian version of But How Sway. Nothing's coming. I
But
won't.
how a? I don't know. I got nothing for you. I don't know about Canada. Who does? They got maple syrup and borders.
Cold.
See you later.
And they have a pretty damn cool prime minister. Way better
Yes.
than our president.
Who isn't?
Throwing
A
that out
shoe is better than our president.
there. This is true. This is very true. I
It's
guess
possible for anybody to be elected in this country.
mhm.
This just proves it.
It was supposed to be a joke, but then it just got taken too far.
And then we woke up one day like, this happened.
It's
We-
like when you put the bucket over the door and somebody opens it and they just crack their skull and die. Like, no, this is just supposed to be it was a funny joke.
And then we became the joke.
Yeah, this is sad. It's bad. It's bad.
So I guess since I mentioned it briefly, I'll talk a little bit about my trip to Florida. The only like really interesting thing was my dad, me, my stepsister, and her roommates did this thing in Tampa. The best way I can describe it, it's a combination of like a golf driving range and skee ball.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
It's a Top Golf.
Is
It's
it,
called.
is it called white ball?
The H is before and after the W.
Oh, white ball.
Hey man, Tiger Woods, like arguably the greatest golfer, black dude. Just throwing that out there.
Let me know what you're doing with your story. I got something to ask.
Okay. Yeah, basically it's a driving range and it has 5 to 6 of these like circular targets with pins in the middle. And then it's kind of like goes like in a dart system where each ring in is more points. Farther you get, obviously those are worth higher points, and you just compete with your friends and that. They have a full bar and kind of like a TGI Fridays restaurant.
Can I just say the insane dichotomy between bored white people trying to find entertainment in things they have and bored black people trying to find entertainment in things they have?
Yo.
Look, we were hanging up crates to make basketball rims. You guys are riding around in golf carts with croquet and like, that's your boredom and trying to get going.
We played a game called squash, which was whoever had the ball, we all just tackled them really, really hard.
And
That was basically the rules. I don't think there was any point system or anything.
Oh, you know what? And so many people know that game. It's called Pick 'em Up, Mess 'em Up, Squash. Like, there's like 5 names for it.
Was basketball invented by African Americans?
The Negro. I don't know. It was a lot of white dudes in booty shorts.
Yes, it was.
Just half an inch lower, please. We can see sack.
But it was a lot of fun. Food was decent. I wouldn't call it good, but sure.
It's old people land.
It's like
It-
going to Cracker Barrel and expecting a 5-course meal.
Really?
You're going to get flipped eggs, just down,
For-
flip, cut,
It's
your.
sustenance.
For
These
certain
are- they
places,
just-
for
just
certain
be
restaurants, I have a
on
level of
nutrients.
expectation. Like I go to
It's the people set in their ways, and they're just never going to change. Sundays is Cracker Barrel Day. Sunday is white.
Church, Cracker Barrel,
Like, that's our routine.
dinner at 3.
We've been doing this for 30 years, and it ain't gonna change, no matter how terrible the food is. That's what that food is.
now. I feel like for certain types of restaurants, you have a certain level of expectation.
How so?
I go to like a TGI Fridays or an Applebee's. I have a certain level of
It's
expectation
fluff.
of the quality of food, and this was worse than that. I
can
was
see that.
expecting
I've gone
TGI
to-
Fridays to Applebee's, and it was a little less than that.
I understand that because I'm going to some bad Denny's and I'm like,
Wahlburgers. Trash incarnate.
He's talking about going to a Denny's in one state and then going to a
Oh.
poorer Denny's in the next state.
That's not fair. Like conglomerate, like
No.
chains. No,
That's
Like
not what you're talking about.
no, like there's like the Applebee's and the TGI Fridays, and then there's like the Ruby Tuesdays, which is like a step up, and then there's like high class restaurants. And I have certain expectations when I go to a class of restaurant, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Never expect anything.
Like I go to an Applebee's, it's food.
man.
Kid.
B-Dubs is hype. What are you talking about? Buffalo Wild Wings is out this world.
I would
don't give
put that a step higher
lemonade.
than those. Like Applebee's and what have
Lemonade.
you.
lemonade. That's all you need.
Okay, this is the lemonade. DA likes their lemonade.
Man, that lemonade is delicious.
But
Can't wait till it get warm again so I can just friggin'
Daily.
roll up in there. I went in there, I think, every day for 5 days straight. Same lady. She was just like, again. I was like, yeah. Lemonade, please, to go.
Here's a number.
to go.
Get help.
To go.
Give me
I'm
a
not gonna
left-
sit there and drink a lemonade and tip somebody
Table
for,
for
a lemonade.
one.
No, lemonade, please. Drink. Goodbye. No, what the?
Like
Am I
at
homeless?
least get a meal.
I'm not hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm not even thirsty. I just want it.
Nobody eats candy bars.
I
because
feel like
they're
that's
hungry.
I feel like that's the definition of addiction.
He has my whole family has an addictive personality.
I don't need
These
it.
mobile games are literally killing me.
Oh,
I
jeez.
get stuck on something for a very long time. I don't know why, but for like a month straight, I was like, Milky Ways are the best thing in the universe. And I was just inhaling them.
Bro,
boys.
that's how it is with my music. I listened to literally nothing but Childish Gambino for roughly 4 months. And now I'm on Chance the Rapper, and it's been like a month and a half of just nothing but him. And he's only got 43 songs, and I just cycled through them all, and then I'm like, well, here goes an hour break, and then just listen to him again.
To not that extent, but I have like phases of like, okay, I want to listen to this artist, and I'll listen to a bunch of their tracks, and then switch. Not as long as your
Jesus Christ.
stints. I have a
You
friend.
are just, where's your passion?
I have a friend who, have you guys met Ross? I don't think you've met Ross. He, not as much anymore, but he's a trance DJ, so electronic
Well, I
type
thought you were
music,
about to say something else.
and he is very eclectic in his taste of music, and he constantly searches for new stuff. Like, what he's listening to today is not what he was listening to yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, you got to keep up on the stuff like that because you're a DJ. You got to keep up on trends.
Dude.
He doesn't.
Isn't that so fun to play
I don't
with?
know why.
I don't know what it
I'm
is.
here and I'll just twist it like this. I'm like, what
What are
do
you
this
playing
for an
with?
hour?
I have a Thor keychain. It's me and 4 of my friends all bought a Thor keychain to put on our keys.
Mm-hmm.
And all of us do not. We'll just sit there and just play with the thing. And DA has it in his hand right now, and he's just playing with it. And I don't know what it is. It's mesmerizing.
Oh,
It's nothing. It was $7.
if I got one of you guys, there's these like 3D brain teaser puzzles. I feel like you
I
guys
know
would.
what you're talking about, the little thing that you try to get the hooks off of the thing.
Yeah, various different types of puzzles, but yes,
Oh boy.
you would probably be sitting just.
Until I get frustrated and just start pulling and just smashing. No like.
my
Like those people that pull off the stickers of Rubik's Cube.
like solved it. That was crooked.
my
You want your teeth to be crooked?
and my old project lead had a bunch of them, and we, for a while, would if we were pair programming, we wouldn't really be doing what you're supposed to be doing in pair programming. That's watching your fellow coworker and giving them suggestions and stuff. The other person would just be playing with one of the brain teaser puzzles. Yeah, they were pretty addicting.
Yes.
But what was the Florida trip? I lost some money at the casino. I am
Whoops.
like 0 for 4 in betting my own money at casinos.
That's what you get.
Go me.
You
It
do.
got fleeced. Like, I think it was the shortest time my dad and I were ever have been in a casino.
We're in, we're out.
Yep, but you go in with a certain amount you are prepared to lose, and once you lose it, you are done. And I went in with a certain amount, and I lost it in a half hour to an hour, which is pretty short, all things considered. And then my dad pretty much saw how quickly I lost my money, and he was already down a bit, and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to walk away. Smart
Good
man.
night for the no accent.
Smart man.
My son has failed gloriously, and I shan't do the same.
Yep. So that was Friday. Saturday, what did we do Saturday? Shit.
Got a lot to talk about here, Mike. Let's wrap this up.
Well, Sunday we went and saw the Kong movie, which
Still gotta see it.
wasn't bad.
I had a girl that wanted to see it.
Definitely
Whatever.
nowhere near the subtlety as Godzilla, but
Sure.
Oh, wow.
There's no subtlety as Godzilla. What are you talking about?
isn't they hide Godzilla until the end?
That's not subtle.
And they also didn't hide him until the end because there's the whole bridge scene when they showed him.
Oh, they don't show him fighting and what have you. They keep teasing you. They don't tease in.
That's not subtlety. It's
Okay,
teasing.
sorry, wrong word. But yeah, they don't tease Kong at all.
Good. Maybe it'll be interesting.
But it ties into this whole monster universe that they're building.
Yeah, the next movie is supposed to be those two fighting.
But don't get your eggs in the whole basket because there was supposed to be a whole big old I Frankenstein universe.
There was?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a mummy and a vampire dude. It was supposed to be League of Extraordinary Gentlemen all over again.
The next
And they went one and done.
And that toilet flushed and it never stopped flushing.
the next movie actually is just a Godzilla movie. It's I think versus Mothra and Rodan. And
Whatever.
if I had to guess, the Kong versus Godzilla movie, one is not going to kill the other because they hinted at King Ghidorah. So my guess is it's going to be a
These
fucking
are just names.
Your mom's name is Martha.
essentially you
Save Martha.
Martha. But yes, that's what's going to happen. Is they're gonna start fighting, and then King Ghidorah is gonna come, and they'll work together.
Remarkably
Oh, that was great.
Your story done?
Fuck, Saturday. What the fuck did we do Saturday? It'll come back to me. So I had fun. It got cold when I came back. Fuck the cold. So what do you guys have to talk about?
Okay. This is a girl's name I know.
Mm-hmm.
Please pronounce it for me real quick. T-A-A.
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 to Dasha.
That was my
Somebody thought it was that.
that was my
That
first
was the
guess
reason.
because I've heard Ladasha before.
They thought it
I've
was
heard that
to
as well.
Dasha.
I heard that before, and I was just like, I've known a
The
Dasha
the three
name, and I'm like,
there's four that I have in my head. Tia, Taya, and then both of those names, but you stress the middle part of it because of the dash. So T or Tay.
It's to Aya.
I figured it'd be something like that.
Dude.
Like, no, it's Hawaiian,
Someone was like,
isn't it? Shut
I
up.
really thought your name was Tadashia. I was rolling.
It's bad.
Oh, DA has some news.
Yeah.
Let's get into his news and his love for this great world of ours, the technological world.
2017. I don't want to be in this time. It sucks. Why couldn't I have been born in an earlier time where I could just be like,
So
just
you can
set
drink
in
off
my
your own
ways?
water fountain.
Sure. I'll tell you what, all water fountains tasted better. I know that for sure. I've sampled theirs.
They beat
So-
me for 5 straight hours, but I did it.
But I got the information. So I got a phone, a right proper phone.
Oh.
And you're laughing about nefarious. I do not like it. I didn't want to do it. I did it for this trip so I could contact people, but it is booty juice. There are 3 times in my life where
booty juice.
I'm just like, no, I don't like this, and I cannot explain why I don't like this, but it just feels wrong, and just screw it. One time is the really fancy ice cream place where I was just like, ugh.
The shaved ice place.
No, the
The one in Ohio.
where I was
Okay.
just like, screw
It was the-
everything.
no, you
about
knew it.
this place.
The worst of the flavors.
Yeah,
That's
it wasn't
explainable.
no, because I walked in, I was just like, no, something about this place. It's just shut up. The second one was the IMAX screen, where I was just,
Are you
dude, the whole time I was just like, this ain't right. This ain't natural.
The screen was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. But it's a
Did you
whole-
talk about the dudes behind this?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
We had a very brief talk because Pro didn't see it.
Okay.
And also versus. But that time was just like, this ain't right. It's like if you went down the street and saw a raccoon riding a horse, you're like, what the f- is that? And
Dude, there was some dude just riding a horse through the sidewalks of Detroit like a week ago.
sure. Also, I don't know if I told you this, but as I was riding up to go see Wolverine, turn my head, there's just a Good Burger there.
Really?
There's a place literally called Good
Did
Burger.
you go in?
No, I didn't, because I was on the bus. And I was just like, but they had the hats and everything. I'm like, if I had dreads, I really had. Anyway, and I'm just sitting on the bus, and I just pull out my Now phone, and I search something. I don't even remember what I searched. I'm like, I shouldn't be able to do this. This is stupid. It's stupid. Enough.
Just
We've
having
advanced as far as we should go.
just
10 years ago.
just having, all of information at your
flip-flop
fingertips,
phones.
It's
Nah.
dumb. The whole from the beginning of time to like the 1990s, nobody had phones. Everybody was happy. Now you just look at as a weirdo if you don't have a phone. So many times people at work is like, "Hey, Kate, what's your phone number? What's your phone?" I don't have a phone. Why not? What's wrong with you? I'm like, shut up! I don't want a phone. Leave me alone.
But I'm the hipster.
No, leave me alone. It shouldn't be like
You need
this.
a tin can and a string.
You shouldn't even have to do that. Payphones, bring back payphones if you really need it, because this just brings up all this stupid stuff. What were we texting about? Messaging about earlier? Stupid stuff, One Piece stuff.
That's
Who
not
cares?
stupid. I
We
care.
can talk about that later. Emergencies. I don't need to be able to be on my phone and look up boobs and see boobs on the bus. I shouldn't be able to do that.
Why not?
Because it's dumb.
But some people, for the technology.
It's dumb. And I don't like where this is going. We should regress. I don't like it. In your home, yeah, you can search whatever, but you shouldn't be out and about just walking down the street. Oh, what's that song called? Oh,
Oh yeah, there's a Shazam app where
yeah,
you
can
hum
just
the
hum
song.
it, and it pops up.
I found a song I was looking for forever through that. I was so happy.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just folding my arms, going, "No, not for me." But this
No,
is
sir.
the world
I
that
don't
I
like it.
have to live in. Pay your taxes.
But then you get me because I was like, I don't need an iPod. I'm good with the Walkman and switching
I
CD.
don't remember me giving you for that.
Just now. When I
Oh
was
yeah, because you're walking and it skips.
Not if you got a good
physically
one.
damage a CD.
Not if you get a good one.
You can physically damage a
The
CD.
dollar
and
store
then
ones,
it's
of course.
it's basically useless. And you gotta buy a whole nother one.
Or do things.
The worst or do things. But the worst thing that can happen to your iPod, you drop it, or it gets wet, or you get robbed. Or for some reason, because iPod, I don't know why, but for a period of time, they would just wipe my entire music library.
Boy,
I'm like, excuse me. I'd like to listen to my music now.
sometimes it'd be on it and it just would not be on it. It'd be like, all this space is used. And I look on my phone and there's just nothing.
You had to recover it. Apple is booty, which is why I got a Samsung something or other. I'm Android.
On 5.
Whatever. But yeah. Can I tell a story about getting the phone though?
Sure.
Because it's me. Because it's me. So early in the morning, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna do it. Because if I just put it off, I'm not gonna do it. And this is the world I have to live in
You
now.
were still trying to get your track phone going.
Yeah, that wasn't happening. It's just a dumb minute phone, pay $10, you get a certain amount of minutes. I use those minutes or not, whatever. But that wasn't happening because I'm dumb. But I'm just like, I'll do it in the morning. I'll go out, I'll do it. So the store opened at 9 o'clock. The website said the store opened at 9 o'clock. I go up there, shutters down, doors closed, everything. I look on the door. It says 9 o'clock. I'm up there. It's like 9:30. I'm like, what's going on? Of course not. Why would it? It's me. So I come home, sit down for a while, do a bit of research. And I'm like, okay, I need to do this. So as I'm going to work, go up there, open the door. There's a man and a woman arguing, and the man is sort of roughing the woman up. And I'm just like, and
Is it behind the counter or
no? It's the counter, and then the glass, bulletproof glass, and the people behind it was frantically calling the police and like stop and all that. I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm clearly not a hero. I am going.
Tell that to the DA on the bus.
Oh yeah, the bus chief that I said.
anybody want to help me here? Or
Whatever. But I was just like, yeah, I can't let this happen. I'm like, dude, chill out. Dude. She got my phone, cursing and all this stuff. And the people behind her like, stop. I'm like, dude, it's not even that serious. Just she got my phone. And I was like, I heard one like, can you give me the phone? She gave me the phone. I was like, okay, I got the phone now. You gonna rough me up? You gonna hit me? What now? She's like, man, just give me the phone. Police came. He gets dragged out. I don't know what happened there, but because I did that, I got a free phone case out of it.
Oh.
Yeah. So Hero DA strikes again.
he's probably cheating and didn't want her to
I
look through it.
don't care what it was. I was just like, because I opened the door. I was just like, I almost closed it. Like, yep, this thing, none of my business. And I was just like, if it was two dudes, I'd
It was like grandpa with the hat.
yeah, two dudes, I'd leave. Two chicks, I'd stay. But a man and woman, I'm like, nah, I can't do that. So yeah, that is my. I don't like it. I physically do not like it.
No, you don't like the idea.
I don't like the idea of it. I don't like the physicality of it. I don't like sitting at work and like.
You don't need that then. Turn off notifications.
I don't know how to, and I shouldn't not know how to. It shouldn't even be. I shouldn't even not know about the information.
You could just pull this down and sometimes.
You could
I'm
use your
muted.
phone to Google how to turn off notifications.
Ah! It's too much. Screw it.
You're
I
an
don't like-
interesting fellow.
No, I'm nuts. I am emotionally and mentally unstable. I let little
Extraordinarily.
things bother me like this.
To
And I'm just like,
ridiculous
and I'm
degree.
sitting there like, this shouldn't be bothering me. Just like with the phone. I mean, just like with the IMAX, just like with the ice cream. I'm like, I shouldn't let this bother me, but it is bothering me, and it will continue to bother me. And it bothered me throughout the movie. It bothered me as BG was going, I'd like a burger. I can't even think of the fake bullcrap ice cream that they had.
Okay.
I hated that place.
I also remembered what I did on Saturday. Went and saw a Cavs game. Nobody cares. Continue.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's my life now.
That's just who you are.
So yeah,
I like how getting a fancy new piece of technology, and he's just like, yeah, this is my life now.
I don't like it. I do not. I should.
So if we got like
It's dumb.
the suitcase brick cell phones, if we could find one and it still worked, would you prefer that?
I had a track phone, just a minute phone, and I was happy with that. But I physically could not do it because the SIM cards were out of date, and they had to send me another one, and that would be on the Friday as I'm leaving, so I could not. So I'd take whatever as long as I could fit it in my bag or my pocket. Give a crap. I'd walk. Hello. Oh, let me move 500 feet to the left so you can hear me.
I don't know if those things could receive calls, but my like guess is like it's just a very obnoxious like ring ring. Oh,
Bruh,
hold on one sec.
That means that you? That's you and me.
Bruh.
I think that's me.
Just
Not
like
texting,
pull up the
open it,
antenna.
antenna
Not
up.
texting or calling until 7 p.m. because it's free then. Terrible.
I don't think the phone I'm talking
Coming back
about,
to 7.
BG, can even text. It's just like a suitcase.
Oh, you talking about that big old boy?
Yeah.
It's like Iron Man.
He literally like puts the suitcase down, opens it up, pulls up the antenna, grabs like the giant like brick of a receiver. Hello.
Both hands.
Yeah.
Because it's heavy. Yeah, I don't care. I simply don't care.
Do you think you'll ever get to a point where you're used to it?
Yeah. You can get used to your hand on a stove after a while.
Yeah, probably where I won't even think about it. But I still have my iPod because it has all my podcasts and my music and my playlists and stuff. So I'm not going to get rid of that. So this is just going to be a phone internet thing. It's not going to have any music or game. Well, just a couple games that I can't, that require internet.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't 100% used to it. No, because there will always be in the back of my mind as I'm sitting there at a McDonald's getting some food, just like, oh, let me look up the new chapter of One Piece. Blech.
I think that's the food and not the.
Yeah. And what I was laughing at before the podcast, I was like, oh, the new chapter of JoJo should be out by now. And BG goes, what did you say?
You were like, it should be out soon. I was like, well, if it comes out when you're gone, at least you'll be able to read it. And then it was like, yeah, that's a good thing. And I was like, are you being sarcastic? And he didn't even know.
Hell no. That's why I was laughing.
That's just one of those like
yeah, that's a good thing.
It's like that GIF. Not GIF. This is the meme of the stick figure where he's like holding the finger up and then it like
then
bends
he
slightly.
puts it down.
Yeah, it's like, I really do not know.
So yeah, I'll make sure to get your phone number after the podcast.
So you're part of
whatever.
the modern world now.
For how long?
For
Before
us.
I just go, I'm sick of it. I'm not paying my bill this month. Come get me.
I'll let your boy.
Bloom.
Take him down. We got a deserter.
Verizon sends its regards.
Okay, we got two things. We
Right
can talk about
over.
Wolverine. BG also is caught up completely
On My
almost
Hero.
completely on My Hero.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't read was the latest chapter.
I wanted
Oh,
the one
there's
thing.
one more thing.
Mm.
The Batman movie.
Have they announced any new things on it?
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
As in a new director and a completely new script. They're starting from complete scratch.
Well, I knew about the new director.
Oh, yeah. They're starting from scratch. Apparently, Ben Affleck's been dealing with alcoholism.
Oh, that's great.
And it,
Yeah. No. Ben Affleck, you're playing Bruce Wayne, not Tony Stark. Different rich guy. I know.
Is
Blame on. Oh boy.
by the power of Grayskull.
It's clobbering time.
Get him out of here. So, yeah. This is going to be a cluster.
Hmm.
Oh, Yes, it is.
So the two movies the furthest along right now are Aquaman, besides the two coming out this year.
Mhm.
Aquaman and Gotham City Sirens.
Ugh.
You think Nightwing might be further along at this point?
Rough.
Also, don't think Gotham City Sirens is gonna do well.
I'm guessing
It's got
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn.
Quinn, Ivy, and Catwoman, I believe.
Those are the Sirens. If you're including them as heroes / anti-heroes, you can also throw Batgirl in there. And sometimes Black Canary. Oh no, that's Birds of Prey. So yeah, take those two out.
Interesting. Okay.
Those are your Sirens. Catwoman,
Fart.
Ivy, Harley.
So you must be thrilled with all this Batman content coming out, right?
Boy, I'm so happy. Yeah, you're right. I'm so happy that we have 8 characters dedicated to Batman.
And more in the future, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
more in DLC. Red Hood is like almost a certainty. What's funny is people are like, well, those characters are popular, so you have to include them. How much more are people gonna? How many less people would buy the game if Bane and Catwoman weren't in it? Like honestly,
Thousands, hundreds of thousands. Just
yeah, okay.
you don't even know, man.
Dude, I want a Dark Knight Rises Bane costume badly.
And just have him.
I
talking
want
to
that voice modifier, dude. I'd main him since I'm not getting static.
You are gonna get that absolutely through DLC. There's
2018.
no, they said all DLC will be out by the fall.
I want that.
So like,
Yes.
so that Bane, like, cause the Bane in Injustice is like super muscular. Is he just gonna be in like a giant fucking trench coat?
Yeah, just keep that coat on. Dude, I would legitimately love that.
I'm just imagining all of his moves things. Backbreaker.
But then he has to speak in Spanish and shit with that
No,
voice.
change the voice. You can change Jon Stewart and stuff.
Yeah, they do. Give
You
him a
can
new dialogue.
easily do that.
That's not gonna happen.
I want it. They put in freaking Zod.
El Muerte.
Give me.
I want that voice in Spanish.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I
Hola,
do.
Batman.
Oh man.
Sorry, you thought that Muertos was your ally.
No.
I was born in it. I had a siesta in it.
No.
Yes! All of that!
Just like the Justice League thing. No.
Give me it! That would be amazing. You tell me that would not be amazing. They had the freaking Henry Cavill Superman in it. It's a perma sad face on it.
And they are talking about there's more premier skins coming. I know Captain Cold has Mr. Freeze as one.
Oh, they're just throwing Freeze on him.
Yeah. He doesn't need to be his own character. If he was his own character, I would legit range out.
Yeah.
Batman's characters, Superman, Flash, and Green Lantern combined equals Batman's. Combined.
Mhm.
Thank goodness.
Why is the Joker back?
You know why.
Besides the fact that he's the Joker.
You know why.
Someone explain. Lex Luthor doesn't come back.
But
the-
dead.
So is the Joker.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
Joker
is.
never dies. He has super sanity.
This was legit a
Hey
thing.
everyone, just shut up. Just shut up.
What
I hate Batman. I really do.
What?
You haven't given it a chance.
I've given it
I'm
so many chances. There was some dude that was literally like, well, I don't. They were like, yeah, we don't need a Nightwing or such and such character. It was like 7 characters. We don't need that movie. It's time to get that Batman a chance. Well, I don't give a crap about these boring characters. I only care about Batman and only his good movies. So that's all I want to see. That's your fans, DC. That's your fans. Get the out of here.
Why you think it was Batman and Superman? Batman versus.
And it was Superman's sequel. I will never get over this to my dying day. It was Superman's sequel.
It was Superman's sequel.
Terrible.
What I just had a thought in my head. Oh, I'm just curious. I'm curious about the story. Like the only thing I can think of for Joker being in the game, because I saw in a trailer that Ollie is in the story trail, one of the story
Oh,
trailers.
I'll tell you why he's there. He comes in the comic, Black Canary was killed by Superman, or very close to being killed. So Dr. Fate, at the last moment, teleported her to a universe where that Ollie's Black Canary was dead, because her Ollie was dead. So they've been living and raising their kid in that universe, and then they both come back
Ah, okay.
to deal with Superman.
All right.
So that makes sense,
Question,
especially since Dr. Fate is
Does
in.
Billy come back?
That was God. For those for those I don't the game's been
Now
out for
clean it
like
up.
4 years.
Essentially, he was like, take him outside. Jesus. And
For-
Green Lantern's moving him. Get him, Grundy. Are you serious?
The game came out 4 years ago at this point.
Yeah, 2000.
Yeah, for those
April
of you
16th,
that have not played the
2013.
game, in the evil Superman universe, Billy / Shazam starts sticking up for the people and going against
I'll tell
Superman.
you exactly what happened.
Hey man, that's not cool.
Superman murders Lex Luthor in front of the world, flies away, and goes, "These are grateful peasants. I give them safety, and they whine and complain. I've got an idea. I'm just gonna level Metropolis and Gotham. That'll show them." And Shazam's like,
sir.
"Whoa, wait a second. We're talking about leveling cities, bruh? Come on, that's too far. You got a problem, Billy? Yes, going too far. I won't be a part of it. Grab Shazam." He tries to say Shazam. Superman freezes his mouth in an instant, Jesus Christ, and then just burns a hole through his skull. And you just see the burning hood in the back of his head.
I thought that was like wet brain matter.
it was bad.
It's just like this is a kid.
Essentially, he's not even in the Shazam form. That's Billy Batson. It's 5 years, so that Billy Batson would be like 16. And he just burned a hole in his skull, just like, yep, now clean it up.
We
Mhm.
didn't need him anyway.
He
Yeah,
and
I
then
believe
he
the
just
line
goes,
was like
"Anyone
anyone.
else?
Yeah, anyone else.
"Anyone else?"
Yeah.
That's what I thought, motherfucker. Superman out. Jesus Christ. No, Billy is not coming back. Black Adam does, but Billy does not. People are mad that Lex and Sinestro didn't make it. But Batman gets like 5 villains.
Yeah.
The way I said it was, they were like, it's not like they're looking at the list like, we only need this certain amount of Batman characters. Let's just make sure we hit this and then nothing else. They're just picking who they want. And I'm like, okay, when you're looking at the character list, you should look at the guy with 8 names to his roster before you think about cutting Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bruh. So, yeah. Not happy about Lex not being in. Not happy at all. And if Joker is not a key part of the story, I'm gonna flip.
Bane.
Bane was insignificant.
Oh, it's me, Bane. Punch, punch, goodbye.
You have
That's all
soundly
I want.
defeated me. Bane, get him. It's time to die, Batman. Beaten. I am
Wonder
defeated.
Woman.
Oh, I don't know who it was.
I'm
bro.
pretty sure it was Wonder Woman.
It was dumb shit. It was something. Who gave it was Bane. He had 2 fights in the story. One against Batman and one against Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
There's no reason for the Joker to be back. There is no reason.
He's the Joker.
That's not a good enough reason. That's not a good enough reason
You're
if
gonna
Lex
have a
isn't
Marvel
in.
vs. Capcom game without Ryu.
They have one without Wolverine.
You're gonna have a Street Fighter game without Skullomania.
They had a Street Fighter game without Ryu. It was called
Yeah.
Street Fighter 3,
I didn't say that.
and they hated it.
I didn't say that.
People really want Skullo.
Your boy.
Of all the Street Fighter EX plus Alpha characters, is he an EX? Oh yeah, he's an EX character, I believe. Of all the EX characters, Skullo is
Yeah, because we
top
have
of the
Crackerjack
list.
and Garuda. Gives a
Hey, Polam was hype, even though she was just Cammy kind of.
sure. But again,
D-Dark is like, it's like Skullo and D-Dark. I would murder for D-Dark to be. I would main and take that game so seriously.
good.
I'm taking Marvel seriously simply because of Captain Marvel, even though they're doing a really hard push of her and it's irritating me. It's Roman Reigns. Oh, we did Mania coming up.
I have Fastlane, but we're getting close to time, and I feel like you guys could talk about.
Did you hear any of my and Pro's argument about Goldberg last week?
No.
It's unlistenable. Don't even.
What was the crux of it?
He's just like, oh, so the reason why you don't like Goldberg is this. And I'm like, no, it's not simply because of this. There's no one quantifiable reason why I don't like Goldberg. No, it's just this.
It's compounding reason. Don't
Don't label it as this one thing. Because it's never just this one thing.
a part-timer in his 50s that cannot go anymore should not be the champion heading into your marquee event.
I did get a good reference in there. I'm quite happy of.
What was it?
It's like he was winded after facing Kevin Owens for 2 minutes. And I understand that Kevin Owens is a great big fat person, but
Fantastic. He couldn't lift him. They had to cut it out of the replay.
it was booty. But anyway, yeah, let's move past this. We got X-Men and we got My Hero. What are we doing?
Well, actually, I wanted to briefly ask if any of you watched Samurai Jack.
No.
I have never watched Samurai Jack.
Not
a
I
single
love
episode.
Phil Lamar hardcore, but Samurai Jack is never. I remember seeing it one time when we went into a CC's Pizza. It's all right. The pizza, I mean. But that
Okay,
pizza's terrible. But
What?
It's not that
You're
great.
gonna defend that booty?
It's not that great.
It's pretty good.
No.
When the last time you went?
About 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
Oh my god. Okay, maybe they changed. I'll say that
Okay.
because the last time I went was about 3 or 4 years ago.
And I'm pretty sure it was. I remember the one in Atlanta not being good.
No, it wasn't. Not the one we went to. But yeah. I'm gonna stick with what I know. I'm gonna be stubborn pro about this. I had it one time.
Sure,
And I
change
was
my mind.
sleeping and
Just
sick.
that's all I'm asking. Change my mind.
All right, let's talk My Hero. So, BG, you are now caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly.
I'm
I
curious.
feel like I'm about to be murdered.
Uh-oh.
I don't really like it.
No.
There are various aspects of it I really like, but overall,
Does one of them begin with an A and end with a T? All Might.
oh yeah, he's fantastic.
There you go.
Yeah, he's fantastic. It's not even a question. If I were to, he would be a top 3 character. If I were to actually go through my list and look, Frog Girl would probably be a top 3 character.
What
too.
the? Why is she so amazing?
In love.
Everyone does. And nobody can point to a specific reason and go, this is why. It's just like, just look at her. She's great.
I just love her
Over there, right
deadpanness.
over there.
Oh, I saw it.
Girl.
I knew it. I love her so
It's
much.
so that-
This is one of the few series where the main character might be my favorite character.
Deku was really good.
And a lot of the times I just do not. It's just like you're like 4th. And Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke might be 3rd.
Luffy.
No, he might be 4th actually.
Love me some Luffy, but you know, Brooke.
You can't. You're not gonna crack that top 3
You're
loop
not.
ever. Like it's set in stone, basically.
You saw the graph.
So like, but this one, he might be my favorite character. There are just a lot of moments I absolutely love him. There are, like the story is just really like, cares. Besides the, I really do like that they purposely draw from American superhero, just like, yeah, this is what we're doing. Like, this is the world we live in. It's all influenced by American superhero. And the cheesy names of just like United States of Smash, like the villainous league, which is just like League of Villains or something. Just terrible, but it works. I love the main villain, the dude with the hands.
Yeah.
I love him. I love the crazy girl too.
Himiko.
Yeah, love her.
her. She's so good. Her design is amazing.
The tournament arc wasn't. They had moments, but overall,
The tournament arc suffered because after a while they just went, "This is what happened. Boom, boom. This person fought this person.
Mhm.
Goodbye." I was like, I kind of wanted to see that.
you could have fleshed that out a little bit more. The when they were in the woods, like it was what it was, like it, and that's what the series feels like. It is what it is. There are some very fantastic moments, but overall, it just feels kind of like it's just there for me. And that's how I feel like about My Hero. Now, there is no moment in Hero where I would put in like my top 10 manga moments. Even if I were to exclude One Piece, I'd have to.
Two things I gotta ask you about. One, Gran Torino. How do you feel about him?
I enjoy him in spurts.
I want 100% Gran Torino. Give me
Nah.
all of Gran Torino. And the second
He
thing-
works in spurts.
because the second thing at the end of the One for All for One fight, where All Might puts his arm up and Gran Torino go, "Let him have this moment." That cracks top 10. I love that
I don't know.
so much.
I did love him pointing and going, "You're next." I love that.
That whole fight was great,
Yeah.
but that ended with him with the one big bubble. I was just sitting there like, he's gonna die, and then that's the end of My Hero for me. But him with the arm up and gradually,
I don't know. I've read a lot of manga.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'd have to actually revisit it. But man, I love Frog Girl.
It's dumb. It's so dumb. The room thing. It's so dumb how great she is with such little effort.
Little effort.
What? Why? Who? And then you just got Dragon Ball trying its hardest. And it's just sliding down a muddy hill.
That series is so bad, bro. It's so bad. I see all these posts like, "Oh my god, this is so hype." There's no hype here.
I see so many posts.
It's like, are we watching the same series? It's so bad, dude.
You can watch the same thing from a different perspective.
Can
And
you?
enjoy it? Yeah.
Can you though?
The One Piece podcast is very popular.
How? I've never heard a single second of it,
Dude,
and I can't.
it's hard. It's a rough listen.
Hmm.
I listen to some rough things. I can't get through that.
Are you serious? Is that bad?
Oh boy. You can't buy charisma.
But you can manufacture it to some degree.
You can attempt to.
I feel like I'm somewhat charismatic,
Sure.
but I'm not. It's nothing. It's just a nothing thing to do. It's just being yourself. When you're on a podcast or something, you amp it up a little,
being passionate about the subject.
and you created a
One Piece.
You create, dude. What were we doing? The Go Home show where we just talked about Jack and Kaido, and that whole 4 minutes was just us being hype as. How can you not be hype about a series like this? You created a podcast because you're passionate about it. Show some passion. When we were smashing Roman Reigns on all those Go Home shows, pure passion. Get him out of here. Get Curtis Axel off my TV. Passion. It's not hard.
It's not good.
One day I'm gonna listen to it.
But yeah, I got some more things to ask you about, but we can do that later because we're getting a little stretched on time.
Yeah, my favorite character in My Hero, and it was actually a recent switch. I tend to lean towards main characters. That's just me.
White.
But their last little fight, Bakugo is my number one right now.
He grew on me.
Yes.
On everyone.
When I
Mhm.
first was, I was just like, I don't like this guy at all. I'm like, he's just gonna become the villain of the series. He's just gonna become the Sasuke and they're chasing or whatever. And then he was like, I'm never gonna be a villain. All Might is too cool.
When they were like, when he was tied up, like, ah, he's not gonna attack us. He's outnumbered. Just untie him. Boom.
fantastic. Just fantastic.
And I just like their fight. You think Deku's got it in, and just the will, I won't lose, wins the fight, and then just in his own and like subtle brash way when they're like serving their detention or whatever, just gives him Deku a little advice. And he's like you show your attacks too much or something, and just like all that. I'm just like, okay, this guy is really fucking cool. Underneath all of the rage and brashness, there's a soul.
Him just cleaning everything was fantastic.
Give me yours. Yelling at him. I saw a really good post about All Might, and it was basically summed down to, this is how people should see Superman.
Yeah, but they don't. All Might is fantastic.
All Might is amazing. He's my favorite, and he will never be toppled.
I don't know, Frog
Chris-
Girl Might.
Chris Sabat. Don't
The
worry.
dub is really good.
Really, I have not
Yeah.
seen it. Oh yeah, they did a simul dubber, didn't they?
Yeah,
Something like
again, but at the end of the Nemu fight with the when they first saw the hand dude, and he's talking about, I told you this. Now it's time to show you. Go beyond. Oh yeah! Some really good animation in the show. It's really good.
I might need to watch that.
Yeah, it's do it.
Prison School, the end of that arc still pisses me off. I'm reading the new chapter and I'm just like, that's finished.
Really?
They stretched it for like 17 chapters and it's just like, it's a draw.
I can see that because Kate is not upsettable. I need the
You need-
underground. Get the above ground. Give me the above ground. Enough of this garbage. I got Mako. Happy about Mako. Give me the above ground. Give me Reese. Give me how she's reacting with Andre.
Yeah.
I saw the spoilers, not the spoilers, the comments for the next one, and it's fairly high, so I gotta assume something big is gonna happen here. Either the return of Kate or something. I don't know. Maybe even Mari. I don't know, because people seem to really like Mari. Mari and Hana are just like, nobody likes Mako, because of course nobody likes Mako. Ugh. Yeah, that's just us talking about a manga that we really like. Yeah,
Love.
BG hates My Hero, and
I didn't say
he
that.
sucks.
I didn't say that at all.
He said he hates it,
I didn't say that
and
at
whoever
all.
likes it is dumb.
I didn't.
And
No.
Frog Girl should just drown. The irony.
No. No.
That little side chapter with her was fantastic. I was like, it is dumb how great she is.
I don't know why. I really like Invisible Girl.
That's another one. I'm just like, what's going on there? There's a lot of really likable characters. Anyway,
Dragon Ball.
Is that the other
I
thing?
cannot
they're
stress how much I dislike Super. It cannot be stressed enough. Every episode is like a chore. Slogging
It's like-
through this
it's like,
mess.
It's like a 22-minute fart in your eyes.
It's like a strawberry. It's like a strawberry shortcake, which I just love. And then they just went and they just pissed on it for 22 minutes in front of me. And then it's like, eat it. And people are like, do you taste the strawberries? And I'm like, all I taste is piss. What are y'all doing?
There's strawberries in there though. That piss didn't touch all of the strawberries all the way. Touched enough.
It touched one, it touched them all. Jesus. That's Jesus. I will never get it. I'm hoping one day it like clicks where I'm at least like, I can see the good here. Again, Attack on Titan. Not for me. I can see the good there. Super, no good.
Now it's just gonna be a battle royale of just who
I called that.
You called it.
And who gives a
Who gives a shit?
It's gonna be the two God tiers, and who gives a about anybody else in that piece of
And then Vegeta's just gonna be just jobbed out again.
And it's gonna be Goku and Guy.
He's the stepping stone. He is what Kane was between 2000 and like 2003, where he was the guy that you have to beat before the guy. It's like, oh,
You want a
wanna-
world title
wanna-
shot?
Well, you're gonna have to fight Kane. And he's just enough of a challenge where you are scared of him, but you're like, no, he's not gonna win, but he's gonna put up a fight. But he's not gonna win.
Never have I seen a second character lose so much than Vegeta. It's unfathomable. Just look at the thing. Look at
his pedigree.
Look at Shonen, Naruto and Sasuke. Not a lot of losses there. In One Piece, Luffy and Zoro. Not a lot of losses there. The losses are impactful. Vegeta is just like lost. Here comes Goku, win, lost. Here comes Goku, win, lost. Terrible. He gets grunts, and it's just like, I'm Vegeta. And then he gets somebody even remotely powerful. It's just like, tag in, Goku. And it has beaten One Piece in the ratings at times.
Good.
Japan, what
This
are
is
you
they
doing?
want.
What are you
I've
doing?
already decided that Japan is not a good
Barometer.
barometer for quality.
I mean, they know One Piece.
No, because Law is fine. Law is not top 10.
No. No.
Law is not
No.
top 10.
He shouldn't be above any Straw Hat. Hey, not even Frankie. No Straw Hat.
Oh, is this the latest character poll? Or
It was a while back.
And I think he was like number 2. But it was right in the middle of Dressrosa.
Still.
No, he shouldn't. And Usopp was like 14. How dare you?
How? What? On whose planet?
Dude, nobody keeps up with rap, do they? This and Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma,
I
beef,
see that on Twitter a lot.
it's so funny to me. Nicki fans believe she murdered Remy with her verse. Her verse was nothing. But it's just like, Nicki has money. She wins. Nicki has the diss song is the number 1 on iTunes. She wins. Nicki goes, we don't make diss records. We make hit records and diss you on them. Oh! Are you serious? Remy Ma talked about Nicki Minaj supporting her pedophile brother in her verse. Something, she said something.
Don't bring up serious stuff like that.
She
Ma.
said something along the lines of,
Not cool.
you got all that money, but you couldn't pay to have that cum scraped out that girl or something like that. Just terrible. It was awful. And Remy got murdered. Nicki wins.
So the headline of the day is "People are dumb."
Someone said,
Breaking news.
set
Someone
in
needs
stone.
Newspaper.
Ting, ting, ting. Just carve it into the wall. People are dumb.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Some-
And God said upon thee, Commandment 1.
Thous
people are the dumb.
Thous people are dumb.
This ends the commandments.
Commandment. Go about your day. That is all.
once this is over, I want you to hear this, DA. Someone said that it was a catchy banger. I want you to listen to 40 seconds of it and just hum the beat for me after the fact, or the hook. Either one. I'm giving you I'm telling you before you even listen to it to listen out for these two things and just hum them after it's done. Terrible. We're pretty much out of here. I guess.
I guess your thoughts on Logan.
I mean, wouldn't it be better to wait for Pro?
Quick thoughts.
Um,
Because that's what we did last time.
really liked it. Laura is fantastic in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Liked it more when she was silent and or speaking Spanish. but I love that girl to death. I dude, in Xavier, spoilers, Xavier getting stabbed by the in Chloe and Wolverine. X-23 is getting dragged away. Wolverine's like, Xavier Charles, what are you? And it wasn't me. It wasn't. It's just fantastic. And then Logan, it's our boat. Feels. Now, there is a lot of criticism on the movie going experience that a lot of theaters were really inappropriate about it. That they would be laughing at moments that you really should not be laughing at. One is when the husband tries to shoot Wolverine and he doesn't have any bullets left. People laugh.
Really?
People laugh.
Oh, that's not funny.
They were like, that ruined it for me.
That's
like,
not
it's an
funny at all.
They laughed throughout the entire truck beating. It's like you laugh when it first happens. It's just
a
like
quarter of the way through, I'm just like, this is not funny. This is not supposed to be funny.
this
This is
is
supposed to be funny for a little bit.
and then it's just so sad as he just beats the out of that truck. People were just laughing at super inappropriate. When that fat kid was running,
I laughed at that.
they held that shot for a good 15 seconds.
He's a great big red person, and those people should have been able to walk backwards on their hands and catch him.
They should have been able to moonwalk and catch that kid and be 9 feet ahead of him at all times.
He's a kid and he's fat and
He was waddling through that.
he shouldn't have been able to get away. I'm just like, okay, you guys are smart to not show any perspectives. Don't show any side shots of them gingerly jogging.
It's just like, come on,
Cut shot. Cut it.
Terrible. But yeah, I greatly enjoyed the movie. Possibly top 3 of my favorite superheroes. Not the best, but my favorite.
Okay. Well, we will discuss it more at length next week when.
No, we won't.
At some point.
No, we won't. We won't next week. I guarantee you. There's going to be something that happens. BG's not going to be here. It's going to be a 4-hour story of mine.
No, the only thing I have is Monday I have a Red Lobster dinner, which I might not go to because that girl is pissing me off at this point.
We've all been there.
Shots fired.
But she is a friend of mine, but I'm real pissed about her right now, so I might just be like, no, I'm not going. But then it would feel like super if we made up after the fact, and then I'm just like, I totally missed you. So we'll see how that goes. And then a party on the weekend, and that's it. I don't have anything next week.
No, about
Alrighty.
work.
Oh, that was bullshit.
My whole thing is you might have to work.
Nah, I won't.
In which case,
They know my schedule. I don't know why they did that.
Mark it.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week. Maybe a full cast. Who knows?
Nope.
And somewhere in Indiana, we hear, laters.
Where is that state?
Don't even know.